guys! So I'm going to talk today about how I store my beads. May had requested that I do this video, and I'm sorry it took so long, but here it is. For a while, my bead storage was kind of a work in progress because I didn't really have any beads until a couple of months ago, but now I'm really happy with it. So the way I store my beads is in an organizer by Bead Storage Solutions, and I found this organizer at firemountaingems.com. I will link that down below. I will probably link just to the brand page so you can see everything that this company offers, but so what it is, here I'll just show you. This is a little bead container. They make several sizes. This is the tiny container. This is the smallest one they have. This company is tailored to jewelry makers, people who make jewelry, so you can get really big containers just like you may have really big beads. But me, I just basically have seed beads, so I have the tiny containers. And how these are sold are, you can buy these separately. So I think these come in a pack of 13 for $7. That's the tiny containers. The prices are different with the size of containers. But I bought kind of a set, which I'll show you in a second. So the container, mine are labeled. These are the labels that came with them. So this is just MH for Mill Hill. The size, so size 8, and then the number. And the cool thing about this container is it has a little finger grippy. These sit in the storage container standing upright like this. So you can pull it out with this little kind of handle here. And then it has a little snap. I'm going to try not to spill my beads everywhere. It has a little snap closure. And then it opens up like this. So there are your beads in there, and just snap shut. So the reason I like these, I tried using little jars, but I just didn't like, I didn't want them to be huge jars, right? Because then they'd be half empty. So I bought small jars, but then I found that I couldn't label them very well. If I tried to put a label on the side, then I couldn't close them all the way, and I didn't want to put a label on the bottom, and I just didn't like the little jars. And I bought a set of those stacking jars from 1-2-3 Stitch, the ones that are all connected, and I hated that. I didn't like, if you wanted to get to one bead, you would like unscrew the top, and then that container would have no lid. That just wasn't for me. I also didn't really know what to do with them, the tiny jars. I tried putting them like all together in a little box, but it never seemed really neat or really accessible, and I'm a sucker for this type of aesthetic. Like everything is clean, everything is the same size, everything is labeled really well. So that's why I chose these. As I mentioned, these are the tiny containers. They are $7 for 13, and then you're just getting the container itself. The labels are separate. But what I bought, and some of you may think this is kind of ridiculous, but I love it. They sell a set. It's the Bead Storage tray. So I have the box here, and I'll just show you. So that's the Bead Storage tray. And it comes with the like acrylic case, the lid, labels, and 78 tiny containers. So you get all of these containers. And the price for the storage tray with the lid and the labels and all the containers is $49. Now I know that seems like a lot, and if you think that's ridiculous, please refrain from judging me, but it's a killer deal. Instead of buying packs and packs of these little tiny containers, instead you get an entire storage tray filled with them, and then you also have some place to keep them all that looks very nice. So I'm going to show you mine, and then I'll shoot some close-up footage so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is my bead storage. Most of it is empty right now. You can see I've got plenty of room to grow. And so what I've done is I've just labeled, I have an empty container at the top here. Like these are my size 6 beads. Then I have an empty container. These are my size 8 beads and so on. Size 11s, those are the ones I have the most of. And then I have a couple of smaller ones. So the way this works is it opens on the side here, just like that. And then the lid comes off. And then you have all of your beads. So like I said, this is perfect for me. I love this. I love the way it looks. I love how clean it is. I love it so much more than tiny containers. I mean jars. These are tiny containers. Something else I really like about this is they're not all jammed in there. Like there's some space at the top here so you can get your fingers in. And they have little dividers, plastic dividers in every row so the beads don't slide around this way. So maybe I'll show you some close-up footage now, and I hope you guys like it. All right, so this is my bead storage kind of up close. As I said, I've sorted them kind of by size. So I have some size 6 beads, some size 8, size 11, which is the majority of them. I have one size 12 and then some size 15s, the really small ones. So let me just sit down here. So as I mentioned, I mean, size 11s are typically the what you would get for like mirabilias or anything, but here's a close-up at how I label them. And this is one container of beads in this container. So the tiny containers are actually fairly big. You can even fit these. This one has 2 containers. I had 2 packages of the same bead. So there's 2 packages of beads. Still plenty of room. And this is for Mirabilia Sleeping Beauty. You need 3 packages of the same bead. So this is 3 packages of size 11 beads. So they hold quite a bit, you can see. And then the bigger beads, like these are a size 6. So quite big. Size 8. The 11s we've seen. I have one size 12 and a couple size 15s. These are the tiniest ones I have. Alright guys, so that is how I store my beads. I will link the website down below so you can go have a look at this storage system. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you think it's ridiculous. I welcome your thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!